Alright, we're now looking at our target 6.3 mastery learning objective. I can use the area of a rectangle and area of a triangle to calculate the area of a figure on a coordinate plane. So again, we should know what area is, but area is the space inside a figure, right? So perimeter was around the outside, area is the space inside. Okay. So when we have a rectangle, right, we know maybe we remember our area of a rectangle, that area equals length times width. The area of a triangle, I'm going to draw it slightly differently. Here, it's base times height, right? As long as the base and the height meet at a right angle, right? So area equals 1/2 base times height. Okay, and the base and the height have to meet at a right angle. And with our coordinates, we'll kind of talk about what that means. We've seen these formulas before. These are not new to you. Yes, they will have to be memorized, but again, we use them in first semester, so it shouldn't be too difficult there. All right, looking at example 1, find the area of the figure to the right. Okay. So this isn't a rectangle and this isn't a triangle, but we can split it into these things. Okay, so if I draw a line here, I have this space that is a rectangle, it's actually a square, and I can split it here, and it creates this space, which is a rectangle, and then I have this rectangle here. Okay, so this shape is really just made up of 3 rectangles. There are more than one way. There's more than one way to split up any figure. I could have split it up several different ways. But as long as they're all rectangles or triangles for the figures we're doing, then you will be able to find the area. Okay? So I'm going to find the area of our little red shape first. So again, this is a rectangle, so area equals length times width. Well, again, now I'm just using this, oh, well, this is 2, and this is 2. So that's 2 times 2, which is 4. Same thing as I did with perimeter, I'm going to keep track of my answers on the side, so I can add them all up at the end. Same thing with our blue rectangle. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So we get 5 times 13, and 5 times 13 is 65. Then we have our green. It is also a rectangle. Okay. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to add all these up. 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 5 is 14. Carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 4 is 11. 114. Now this is area, so it's units squared. Okay, so we get 114 units squared. All right, looking at example 2, find the area of this triangle. So again, with the triangle, we need a base and a height, and they have to meet at a right angle. The easiest way to do that is find one line that goes straight, right? Straight up or down, or straight left and right. So this is going to be my first line I'm going to use. We'll call that our base. Okay. And then our height is going to be, right, the other point straight across. Don't diagonal, right? No diagonals, no nothing. Just straight across. These definitely meet at a right angle then, because they follow the lines. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this has a triangle with a base of 4 and a height of 6. So again, area equals 1/2 base times height when we're talking about a triangle. Again, our base here is 4, and our height is 6. When we multiply that all together, 1/2 times 4 is 2, 2 times 6 is 12. Again. This one has nothing I'm adding up, it's just a triangle, so it's nice and easy there. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our next example. Determine the area of the figure to the right. Okay? I could spend a lot of time trying to decide if these are right angles, if this is a square, but I can't assume anything's a square, I'd have to prove it. So instead of doing that, I am simply going to cut this figure up. Okay? So I'm going to start at this corner and I'm going to go follow the lines until I can make right angles. So I just made a right triangle, and that's nice and easy to find the area of. Same thing here. I'm going to start here, I'm going to go down until I'm even with this and cut across. There's a nice right triangle. Same thing, I'm going to go across until I'm even with C and go down, and there's a nice right triangle. There is a triangle. Same thing here. Go up, cut across. Here's a triangle. And then we have our little square in the center. Right? So we have to find the area of all 4 of those things. So looking at our first triangle, our base, it doesn't really matter which side your base is, we'll say this one is 1, 2, 3, 4 units long, and our height is 1, 2, 3. If I multiply all of that together, I get 6. Well, if I look at my blue triangle, it's 4 units long. Sorry, it's 4 units, and then it's 3 units, just like this triangle. So, therefore, you don't really have to do the math again, right? That's 4, that's 3, it's also going to be 6. Same thing with the green triangle. Same thing with the orange triangle, okay? Save yourself the work. Then the only piece that we have left is this purple piece. Okay, and this purple piece is a rectangle. So we'll use our formula, area equals length times width. And this is an easy one, I hope. Well, the length is 1, the width is 1, 1 times 1 is 1. So I'm still adding all of these up. 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Well, 4 times 6 is 24. plus 1 is 25 units squared. Alright, example 4, triangle QRS has vertices Q1, 2, R is at 4, 6, and S is at 5, 2. Okay. So again, this is just a triangle. I don't have to split it up. I only have to split up shapes that aren't a triangle or a nice rectangle that follows the lines. So I'm just going to look for my base and then my height. Again, our base, we want to follow the line, so it's either straight across or straight up or down. So this is our base. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. So then our height is going to go straight up or down, again, so that we can count the lines. I'm just going to go straight from to the next points, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the area, again, our formula is 1/2 base times height. And here, both our base and our height is 4. 4 times 4 is, I believe, 8 units squared. Alright, last example. We have a quadrilateral A, B, C, D, and I'm actually going to change this first point. I don't like it. We are going to make it -4, 2. So go ahead and make that change just because of how the problem will work out. So that is our first point. Our first point is -4, 2. Our second point is going to be 3, 2, 2, -2, and -2, -2. So we get our shape like this. Again, I need to split it up into rectangles and triangles. So basically, if I shave it off, right? So this then is just a triangle. This is a rectangle. And this is a triangle. So a lot of it is kind of seeing how these shapes break up. Colors are helpful, actually drawing on it is helpful, right? So do all of those things. So I'm going to do the area of that red triangle first. And the area of a triangle is area equals 1/2 base times height. So this is 2 here and 1, 2, 3, 4 here. So that's 1/2 times 2 times 4. We multiply all those together, we get 4. I'm keeping track of my numbers. We have our blue rectangle, and the area of a rectangle is length times width. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 4. So that's 4 times 4. And then we have our green triangle. And again, the area of a triangle is our base is 1, and our height is 4. All right, this is 1 and 4. We get 2. Adding those all up, 4 plus 16 is 20, 20 plus 2 is 22. Units squared. All right, that is it. I'll see you guys tomorrow.